What is up, players? It's your favorite black creator. We're back again with another video. You're probably wondering, KB, why are you sat in your living room wearing an ill-fitting suit? Well, that's because today's the day that we react to the Prince of Gotham's opponent, Ali Sobh's response video. And look, if he is gonna sit in front of a bookshelf and dress like a twat, who am I not to join him? I would have responded earlier, and I would have responded on, TikTok or Instagram, but the response he made, the full one, was a bit long-winded, especially for his channel. It was like 3 minutes long. So we obviously kind of got to it, and I thought I wanted to just jump in constantly, so it was always going to be too long for TikTok or Instagram. So why not milk a YouTube video out of it? So I hope you enjoy. Let's get bloody into it.
Uh-oh, we've caught ourselves a lunatic.
Alright, Mr. KBtheginger.
Okay, so I already have beef with this idea that no one seems to be able to deliver my full username, if you will. It's either Ginger, if you're the water guy.
Let me tell you something, Ginger.
It's KBtheginger if you're this cat. I mean, is it too many syllables? Is it too much to ask for a brother's name to be said in full? Some sort of power play? Oh, he's not important enough, I don't know his name. I'm not angry about it or anything. I'm sure we'll move past that. No, on a real level though, it is annoying that we don't get to see how much of my stuff he's watched. Because presumably, it wasn't just that little clip. Like, he seems to know things about me, so he's watched something or other. I don't know if it's just the YouTube video or some of the TikToks or both. I mean, he might never stop watching me, this guy. This is a 3-minute reaction that he does, which is pretty long-winded for his account, but yeah, he doesn't have like a YouTube channel or anything to do like a full-on reaction, so we don't get the full scope of it.
Got my ginger beer here. Cheers, Ginger.
Why are all these guys calling me Ginger like it's a goddamn slur? Alright, I can't seem to get away from the hard R in these responses. I'm feeling pretty oppressed right now.
This is my favorite drink, with my cigar. I don't know, are you old enough to smoke a cigar?
I know I copied him with the bookshelf and the shit outfit. I would have copied him with a cigar, but I'm simply not old enough. And I copied him with the ginger beer, but I've got better jokes to make.
Anyways, Mr. Ginger, I like you.
Why, thank you, Mr. Sobh. I appreciate that. There's a mutual respect here, and I love that. I can appreciate the fact that he can see the funny side, because pretty much everything from my end is always just jokes. So it's good when someone can take it like a champ.
Deep down, and I'm gonna stay soft with you. Plus you probably can't handle it.
Let's be honest, player. Without Viagra, you're always staying soft. And hang on, I've handled a response from Brendan the water guy, okay?
That's cute. Got a little ginger guy in his car giving me advice.
I've also handled being ginger for 22 years, so I think I can handle an Ali Sobh diss track.
But what the f, bro? Why are you calling me a lunatic? Come on. I wouldn't have this success here, Mr. Ginger, if it wasn't real for 25 years, Ginger. If you're a lunatic and crazy and all that, those people are on the streets, in jail.
Hey, clearly not all of them, man. I mean, you've done all right. No, I'm just joking. I do applaud you for that. I do believe this guy is one of the world's hustlers. I think he's less of a fake it till you make it sort of guy, so it has to be respected.
It's not sitting in a super mansion here in a library that's worth over $250,000 over here, making a video just for you.
Just for me? That is very kind of you. I'm sure you had so many other important things to make videos on.
If you're done with your ex, you need to stop having sex. If you're done with your ex, you need to shut up and relax. If you're done with your ex, you need to learn how to cook and clean and don't talk back. If you're done with your ex, stop having sex.
Seriously, you got a good following, I applaud you for that.
Why, thank you, sir. And look, I only started posting TikToks in February this year, so we've only just begun building this army. And guys, if you're thinking of starting social media, let that be a lesson to you. It's never too late to start. You don't know how quickly it's going to take off. With immaculate consistency, anything is possible. Sorry, don't mind me, I just love giving advice.
Little advice, since I love giving advice. Get the f out of that f***ing car. What the f*** are you doing in your mom's car? Seriously, it looks like your mom's car.
Ah, see, there it is, okay? You might notice a hint of frustration in my voice, and this is why. You can come at me all day long, okay? But you do not come for the Citroen, right? That's crossing the line. My mother has a fantastic taste in automobiles.
Or, I don't know, especially me. McLarens, Rolls Royces. At least do it in style,
Yeah, dude, you are aware that you're like 3 times my age, okay? You half-dead son of a gun. I would hope that you're more financially stable than I am. In the same way that by the time I'm your age, I would hope that I can afford to lease a McLaren or lease a Rolls Royce or book an Airbnb with a library in it. Like Sir Red-Salot over it.
Maybe ask your mom to use the living room if you guys have a living room,
Boom! And would you look at that? Mummy let me use the living room, so who's laughing now? Why was that the funniest thing he's ever heard? The idea that I might not have a living room. What if I did just live in my car and was technically homeless? Nothing cracks this guy up quite like poverty.
Change it up. Take some advice. Change it up. Look how I change it up. From my koi fish pond area that's worth $250,000 to my library of books and antiques are in here to a living room.
Hey man, I know you love giving advice, all right? You can give me financial advice, you can give me advice on how to run a restaurant or whatever, but when it comes to social media advice, honestly, you can keep that to yourself. Honestly, it's fine. Stay in your lane, pal, okay? Money can get you a koi fish pond area, but it can't buy you a personality. On a level, I get the impression that the guy has like a social media management team or something, but they need firing, okay? This was on his story before his response, okay?
Respond time. Got a nice podcast talking about a few of the guys that mentioned my beautiful name in their mouths. Give them a little jab, all right?
Normally when I get mentioned in something, I'll be DM'd it constantly, I'll be tagged in it constantly. No one sent me this. The only reason I saw it is because I knew he was responding soon, and I just had a feeling. I was watching that story and I thought, I just had a feeling. Maybe when he comes down all these stairs, he'll say something of value. But nobody else watched to the end. Literally no one sent it to me. No one else is watching that, because you got to learn how to grab their attention, man. At least if you're going to walk down all those stairs, have a caption that says response time. You know, no one is going to watch that till the end. I don't know what. Sorry, again, I just love giving advice. It's my bad. On a real level, even with not taking social media advice from this guy, the car, like, when it comes to the TikToks, it's always been perfect, because I'll be on the way to somewhere like the gym, I'll pull over, I'll film a TikTok, and people expect me to be there. But when it comes to the YouTube videos, soon enough I will be moving out of the car for that, because it just becomes borderline inconvenient. Do you know what I mean? I'm sat in the car for hours with my little camera, just like thinking of stuff to say. It's ridiculous. But I don't want to move out the car to some like half-assed setup. I feel like I'm going to sort out a real setup. I need a microphone, that's for damn sure. And you know, and the rest. And then we won't leave the car until we get perfection. Unless you guys love this, in which case, maybe this will make a reappearance. But I mostly just filmed this so I could get a couple gags in, you know what I mean? Same with the outfit. We take jokes where we can get them.
Change it up.
There you go. I switched it up. I decided to film in my $250,000 library because, you know, if you say big numbers on camera, as we know, they suddenly become the truth. Yeah, if there's one big takeaway from his response, it's that he's not insecure, okay? Not in the slightest. My humble king does spend the majority of this video just sort of bragging.
You know, go to the playground, you know, do a video at the
Not everyone's taking videos at the playground, man. I'll leave that to you. That's your game.
As you can see, you know, I can be a comedian too. I love to laugh and I love making people laugh, you know. I'm not as serious as you think, you know. Do me a favor, man. Since I did a video for you, get out of that fucking sedan and see how that video will do. You know, I really think that you're gonna hit harder.
Boom. Since you did a video for me, consider that favor done, alright? Not a sedan though, I'm sick of this slander, alright? Leave the Citroen C3 alone. But hey, we'll see if this video hits harder. I'm very much taking his advice here.
And yeah, take that voiceover, those slow motion and weird noises. I know you got a lot of young followers, I guess that's what entertains them.
Again, no social media advice from you, please and thank you. You got to appeal to the masses, man. But obviously, yeah, I'm sure that all your followers are really old and mature. Obviously, the speeding up and slowing down of my voice, or the Griffin method, as some people call it, courtesy of this handsome bloke, that's what got me viral in the first place. That paired with me reacting to fake alpha males, if you will, I think was a gap in the market that I certainly filled. That being said, I do sort of agree with him on this. I mean, it sticks around on the main account because when I don't do it, videos often flop. But obviously, as you can see on the YouTube, I don't do it so much, and on like the second account and whatnot. Sometimes it has its moments. Sometimes it can enhance a punchline. It can make bits funnier. It annoys me when I overuse it though. And even though it's good for attention, I think people's attention span is so like fucked that, you know, keeps them watching. We'll see. I don't know. It's probably going to stick around on the main, but when it comes to like the YouTube, I don't really like it. So yeah, I'll just talk normally. That's an area, even though he's giving me social media advice, I do somewhat agree with, to be fair. I understand he wouldn't be a big fan of that, and you know, I get it. I do. It is one of the areas where it annoys me sometimes as well.
Sound like a fucking fly you can't get rid of.
Ooh, did you see that? That looked like a man who's been successfully rage baited, I think. I look furious.
What else I want to tell you, Mr. Gingerbread?
Calling me ginger and young will never get old, okay? It seems like a reoccurring gag throughout this video, and it's always hilarious.
I don't know. I like you. Really, I do. I don't know. We're putting together this fight, me and Ben Azoulay, and I'm thinking about maybe bringing you in as a commentator, you know, since you like to joke and, you know, I think that would be interesting. What do you think, huh? I'm really thinking about it.
There it is, guys. I've rage baited my way into a free holiday. I just can't get away from it. No, on a real level, it's an honor. I mean, I've dreamed of commentating at the Battle of the Brain Cells since I was a young child. I think he might have made me an offer I can't refuse. I don't see how I can turn that down. I'm assuming it's what the people want, and that's what I love to deliver. Obviously, we'll need to discuss, you know, the details, like where is it, when, but hey, I'm in, okay? I don't really see any reason not to be. Although I don't provide my services for free, okay? Let's talk buns. Let's talk Bunsen burner. You know, if I make an appearance, are you guys really the talent anymore? You know, why don't you take some of that money you spent on the library and make a real investment, okay? Show a brother some love.
I don't know, do you have a passport? Can you ask mommy if she'll let you come down here?
Yeah, you can stop laughing and looking that way like there's someone else in the room with your pal, okay? I've learned far too well with Brendan the water guy that is just not the case.
When I was in college, I would go to
So many parties.
I am a man in possession of a passport, I'll have you know. I'm a seasoned traveller, all right? You can't stop me whipping my passport out with my mother's permission. I love this reoccurring gag of me being really young. It's always hilarious. Does he think I'm like 16? I'm much younger than him, so I must be 16.
Maybe, you know, like tell him, you know, badass influencer who's lunatic.
Nope, no, not quite, buddy. Close, though. It's, who's a lunatic? Who's a lunatic? See, I love to give advice as well, okay? We can help each other out. It's a fair trade.
Then you'll see the lunatic side of me. Hopefully you'll cheer for me, huh? After this video. I really respect you. I feel that, you know, I see deep in you, you're a good guy.
Yeah, no, I am a good guy. I'm glad he could see that. I don't want any hate sent to these guys. It's just a bit of comedy, a bit of a push and a pull. It's all in good jest.
You know, behind those little whiskers above your lips. If your face is not fully developed for hair, shave it. It'll help, you know, grow it down the line. But I think a baby face will look better.
Again, dude, there's just some areas where you shouldn't be giving advice, okay? But we'll give the guy a break because he's obviously been viciously assaulted by his barber. I'm just joking, okay? We can all have a push and a pull.
Other than that, just respect, you know. If you look through my videos, you see I'm f***ing real, and I don't even have these courses that these people fake or whatever. I'm gonna be having real courses.
I love that. I don't even scam people with courses, but I will, okay? Coming soon, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. No, I think he's saying that he is an actual self-built hustler. He's not like a fake it till you make it like some of these guys, which, you know, respect. Obviously, I can't confirm some of the numbers he's been throwing around in this video, but, you know, if you do look through his videos, you can see that he does do legit business.
So I really wanted to show the people the reality of real success. I don't know, I pick up that you're a good guy, but, you know, don't trash a guy that really is gold, valuable.
Hey, man, I wouldn't say that I was trash talking you in the sense of what you do. It's just that I tend to, you know, I'll find people saying some cringe stuff on the internet. I'll poke a bit of fun on it. It's harmless fun, you know? It's not the same as, like, where I'll take Luke Belmar and I'll call him out for saying just some absolute nonsense and trying to sell a course behind it. It's different, to be fair. I have to respect a fellow hustler in the world. Okay, we're both hustling, but just in different ways.
All right, peace, respect. I'll see you, young blood. Ciao.
Respect indeed. I think there is a mutual respect now after this video. I thought it was a good response. I think he didn't take it too seriously. He had some decent digs. I mean, mostly, you know, just calling me ginger and younger than him, but you got to say something. You know, I had a dig at him. He's got to have a dig back. It's harmless fun. I love it. And I genuinely do appreciate the fact that every single person that I've made a video on that's responded to me, whether it's been publicly or privately, they've literally all taken it like a champ. It's all been positive. They've all seen the funny side. I mean, and that surprises me, to be honest, but I have endless respect. I won't bait out any of the ones that have responded privately, but off the top of my head, some of the ones that have responded publicly and shown love that I've made videos on, obviously Ali Sobh, the water guy, TJR reposted it, Primal Fitness, that guy's a legend. Rob the Bank, Sterling Cooper, Rennie Rodriguez. Oh, there's definitely more. I'm just racking my brains. But I do appreciate the fact I can make these videos about people, just poking a bit of fun at them and they can see the funny side and enjoy it themselves. Because I know some people in the comments sort of see it as like, oh, that I'm like a hater, but I'm not. You know, it's all love really, well, for the most part. He did say he was going to also respond to American Thor, so we're still waiting on that. He said he obviously apparently went soft on me. Maybe he's leaving the hard stuff for that legend, we'll see. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully we'll see me commentating at the Battle of the Brain Cells soon enough. And don't send any hate Ali's way or to anyone that I make videos on. I mean, you guys know this now. And I was midway through cooking up a completely different YouTube video when he responded, so I'll have that with you soon enough. But until then, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.